I've got a lot of things to put in my mouth, there's no time to explain. Straw goes in the water, fish go up the straw as I suck. Different fish are going to take more sucks to get up. And if I land the minigame on the right, I can actually stun them. We've got 3 fish currently in the straw. We're going to try and beat them all up. I'm not going to rest until this entire lake and all of its inhabitants are inside me. We can only hold 2 fish in our pail at this point, which means we need to sell them to this gentleman. We had 1 little fish, this one's a jumbo because it's bigger, $15 and $30. And there's a fish journal, so we need to find this many fish at least. And then we can get upgrades as well. More sipping power is going to be important. That's only $15. Maybe more lung power as well. If I was smart, I would have done a bigger bucket. What a beautiful sunset. Anyways, back to work. We're going to align the straw at what I think is the bigger fish. We should have bigger lung capacity so we can do bigger sucks all at once. And that means I think the fish should get up the straw that time. And as we're doing this, each one of these sucks is lowering the lake water as well. It's a game about fishing and upgrades. What's not to like? Okay, our thing is already full, so we spit them out of our mouth into there. Progress report, the lake is still full. And it turns out there's an ATM behind his store. There was also a very hidden chest right outside his shop that gave me some dock pieces. These are 2 orange guppies. I'm going to sell those. We now have $40 in total. And that means we're definitely upgrading our bucket. Increases hinge efficiency. I'm not paying to fix your door. Besides, I'm clearly helping the fishing shop by draining the entire lake and taking all of the fish out of it. We have double the amount of fish I can hold in my mouth as well, so we can get double the amount of money per fish. Per fishing expedition is what I mean to say. I'm timing this very well, so as long as I can stagger the fish like that, they get stunned and come right up the straw. That one I could have double sucked, but we'll work on a strategy as we go. So far, these are all very basic fish. We'll find some of the rare ones soon, you know, once we get out there 4 miles. But we've got time for that. It's no problem. $80. There is this big red emergency button that you can hit if we get stuck. That refills the water though, so we're going to try really hard not to get stuck. I'm actually going to buy a dock pack right now. That's going to come with assorted pieces that we can use to build ourselves out. Once the water goes down, we need to build dock. Little Sip home. Last time I took my pet Sippy to the lake, he got lost and hasn't come back yet. If you see him out there, please bring him home. Yeah, you got it. Did you take your fish out of the bowl and put him in the lake? And now you're upset that he's gone. You put a fish back into its natural environment and wondered why that's a problem. We're also going to have to decide on a route to get out there. Ooh, look at the water level dropping now. But clearly as we're headed, we would go straight into that rock. And I don't want to build a dock over the rock. We're going to have to go around it, probably to the right because that's more central to the lake. The water's too far. We got to build lower to reach it. So we can go down here right away. Then we're going to need a turn here. So we'll go that way. We may not be allowed to. Nope, we gotta suck out this water first. So far, we've sucked about an entire human's worth of water, height-wise. Only 8,000 more to go. Where are all my fish? We are once again out of water. We're getting good at this sucking thing. So we'll do a turn that way. Then it feels like we can't do anything, so we're going to undo a part and maybe... Yeah, I'm gonna delete one more back because I think I actually did something wrong there. We're gonna turn straight away instead. That way we can just go that way, and then we can do maybe a straight. Then we can go down, and then we're more in a straight line. We're going to need different pieces as well. And this alignment looks great because there should be no rocks in the way for a while. It's been a while since I caught any fish, so that's getting sad. What I need now is more dock pieces. That's exactly the kind of thing we need, downs and straights. I'm also going to buy one more of those. I just cannot run out of dock pieces. Then we'll go down. We're out of room again, but that's perfectly fine. We're getting back to the water, and we should start seeing fish again once we get over this little drop off. In fact, I see one now to the right. And we got it on board. Looks like a regular type fish, but I'll take it at this point. Get in my mouth. I wasn't sure if I was sucking anymore, but then we found a boot, so that's confirmation that I'm still doing things debatably right. I'm going to take my 3 items and sell them to this gentleman, who for some reason doesn't have a lot of competition with what he does. Even the boot was worth money though, so we got $35 for that. And we once again... Why can we not build here? What am I missing? We could build over there apparently. We're going to undo one spot and maybe go straight for a few. Yeah, that's better. The game just doesn't want to get too low too quickly. Can I just go over the water the entire time? How does this work? Okay, apparently we can. I didn't know you could do that. So that's going to change things up for us. Now we're under the water. Yes. Yes, I think this is good. I don't know why yet, but we're now seeing new fish. So we'll suck that thing out. Don't worry, my slippery little friend. It will all be over soon. We did at least get one more. The goldfish, we sucked that up immediately. This other fish is very resistant. I'm trying my best. There's also another new fish. Or maybe it's an off color, one of the original ones. It's definitely a bit more of a fighter, so I gotta try and really time this well to try and stun it. Whoops, accidentally clicked. That's alright. I don't think I had the sucking power to get that other fish anyway. I just need to do my best now to get any fish I can while removing the water incrementally. I got that next type of fish in the straw. We're definitely not strong enough to take it down yet. These stronger fish we definitely need much better sucking power for. These basic ones, fine, no problem. Bigger fish, just leave the straw. They laugh at my sucking power. Get in my mouth, 4 out of 4. All very basic guppies, but that's still $60. That means I can afford better lungs. And that will be bigly helpful with my duration. So now like this bluefish, I think I can actually maybe take it on as long as I'm careful. We did stagger it there. It's a bit of a fight to get it up the straw, but it's so close now. Come on. Yeah, we got that one. We staggered this next one, but it responded quite quickly. It's a very in-shape fish. Okay, we got 2 idiots on board now. Okay, I got the rarer one though, so that's a good start. That'll be worth much more money. 3 out of 4. I think I found a wooden fish floating in the water. I'm clearly catching a wooden fish. I'm not really sure what to make of that. Guppies change color as they get older. Start swimming a whole lot deeper too. Got it. Nobody knows for sure where these carvings came from, but I have some rumors. Was it you? Are you throwing in the lake to stir up a story? Whatever the case, there's $100 from a single excursion. I'm gonna buy another dock pack because I cannot run out. I should also remember to use the splits. I'm gonna build my dock out just a little further to here, and maybe here I'll put a split because I think we might want to go that way. We might want to go that way. It's not gonna hurt to have options. Is this another kind of new fish? I forget already. It's new to me and also way beyond my skill set. So I might also have to be careful with my upgrades. I've always got to be able to actually catch the fish in deeper water. We cannot let the fish outskill us. We have a basic guppy and an enhanced guppy in the straw currently. See if we can get both of these. We should be able to get the next one fairly quickly. Just gotta fight it. Got it. Everyone get in the bucket. Let's go. There's also a tide pool down there. We got to pay attention to that because I think it's got treasure in it. $75. That gives us 155, so I'm going to get more sipping power. So every time we do land on those fish with our suck, it should bring them further up the straw. Even for the stronger ones that seem to be appearing. So one good size suck, yeah, that's much better. We took like half that straw in one go. Apparently the water's too far for me now. So let's do a split here. Then we're going to continue on this path for now. We don't have any more straights, do we? That's okay, we can go down for now. Maybe down again. Because then eventually we'll turn and go that way. Probably. For now, we'll just catch whatever's here. That's also one of those. Okay, upgrading sipping power was the best choice I've ever made in my life. We just got 3 fish like instantly. Another $100. Bigger bucket? Definitely. Wait, do I have to... I gotta come back and suck this manually. I don't think it'll let me open the chest right now. But I also can't afford to delete everything up until here. So we'll have to get that later. For now, we're just going to go right back to sucking. Pretty sure this is a flounder. And I'm not sure if we have the sucking power to catch that yet. I don't know if I can even get it in my straw. Okay, we got it in a straw. It looks like it's going to be very much stronger than us. We also got some sardines. Not sure how those are going to go. Those might be out of our reach too. We're going to have to be very choosy about the fish. And also timing it so we land the bar on them so we stun them. I was hoping there's another strategy of like beating them up incrementally like this. And it kind of works. But we might be better off just trying to suck all in one go. Looks like for now we're mostly going to stick to goldfish. We got a blue one on board that is worth double the basic. But we're going to need more sucking power as soon as we can. I just built around a corner and it turns out I can't actually land myself here. So we're just going to go ahead and slide another turn in there. And then maybe another turn in here to go that way again. That'll work. And then we just go off that way eventually. For now, we're just going to build it down because it's all we got. And then we get right back to fishing. I can fit 6 fish in my bucket per excursion now, so we're going to make a lot more money. There's lots of new fish down here at this depth. Unfortunately, I can't catch many of them yet, so we're still waiting for the goldfish, while slowly sucking ourselves deeper and deeper, so that could prove problematic. We do have the option to buy rare bait at the store too. I need the ability to actually catch fish, though, before we're going to start bothering to catch rare ones. This one could actually be a shiny one, though. We might lose it here. Get back in my straw. Hold on. Okay, never mind. You know what? We're going to take 5 fish and go sell for now. We got to keep the money coming in. We're up to $125, which isn't enough to buy much of anything, but I do need a dock pack. Am I allowed to just fish from shore? Nope. For now, I'll just build down twice, then we're right on the waterfront again, and hopefully not against crazy fish. There are still goldfish, guppies, so that's good. If I can manage to like stun lock them, I'd be able to catch them. Unfortunately, I still don't quite have the sucking power to overpower one like this, I think. It's also hard because I'm trying to navigate with my straw out there, chasing that goldfish around, while trying to also not miss the fish over here. I did manage to get the goldfish. I'm actually going to abandon the other one. I'm just going to lose too many fish while chasing that one. I did also find a boot, and I'll take that because that's very easy to catch and still a few dollars. 6 out of 6 achieved. Why is that guy's house and store also a lighthouse? Especially when there's an actual lighthouse right there. Jumbo boot. I didn't know there were different sized boots. Always good to have a spare. I love how it doesn't give you the total but this is $145. We could increase sipping reach. I don't actually think I care about that right now. I'm just going to buy one more dock pack and then we're going to get right back to it. We put a considerable dent in this lake so far though. There is actually another tide pool there. I'm a little curious to try and make it down there. I don't actually have the pieces I need to do it though right now. Because I think if I just did this and went lower and lower, I'd actually get there. For now, we're just going to leave it here. Because there's nothing I can do about that until I get lower. And that's also why it's going to be important to keep buying dock packs, because there's no guarantee on what pieces you're going to get. This fishing adventure has been very successful. It's been nothing but guppies. And the final one will be a blue guppy. As much as I want to buy more sipping power, I think I need another dock pack. If I don't get some more down pieces, which we did, we wouldn't have been able to do anything further. Sipping will now get. And we'll put those to work straight away, getting right down to the water's front. Now hopefully as we're sucking up some of these bigger fish, we'll be able to take them in much quicker. This was just a pretty basic bluefish anyway, but we're, yeah, definitely got some sucking power going on. These ones we couldn't actually catch before, so yeah, we should pretty easily actually catch these now. That was a big upgrade we just got. So we'll try it right here. We're going to knock it out a bit. Got it. We haven't even caught one of those before. Hopefully that means, yeah, we got one of those too. We're getting all sorts of new fish. That guppy looks different. I don't know if it's a special variety or I'm just going crazy. Think we'll catch that one. All right, we got 6 fish, a lot of which were new. It is a long ways to run already. I can't imagine what it's going to be like out there. A crappie, huh? Yep, it sure is. It's all yours now. And a minnow. A purple guppy, that's what it was. It ain't the rarest, but they're the most beautiful. Whatever you say, mysterious weirdo. That's quite a bit of money, $260. So which means we're going to buy a dock pack, because I want all the pieces. There's lots of downs in there, and another dock pack. Given what I'm seeing here, I need to leave some like connections everywhere just so we can tie back into things later on if need be. For now, we're going to go down, down, and down. I think we can maybe reach the water from here. Nope. Okay, well, this was a long ways down for hopefully something worth it. There are at least fish in here, so we'll make some money for this little excursion. This should pay for the dock pieces themselves. And the water's already too low, but we did get one fish out of there. Do I have another lower piece? I don't think I do, actually. I might have to, like, undo and make it turn anyway and then go down. I do have one more down. So if we turn and then go down... We still need more downs. That's okay. I've got nothing but time. $40 crappie. All right, so we're back to buying some dock packs. That had 3 downs on it. That's good. We're going to need just a lot of downs. The rest of the pieces, not so much. Did the price of dock packs go up? Didn't those used to be 25? It's now 50. Okay, so right back to where we were. We're going to go down. We should hopefully be able to fish out the rest of the water and all the creatures residing within it. We're also going to get a boot out of this. Wonder if we can get a shiny boot. There's also a flounder. I don't know if we can catch these yet, but we are certainly going to try and manage to stun it. Oh, they swim so quickly now. Like it's hard to stop them from just leaving. We hilariously have 3 flounders on board. I'm just going to let them go. I need easier fish to show up. I can't catch those. And we still can't reach the bottom here. I wonder if I need to though. Can I just get the chest now? I assume this is what we're here for. $150 flounder carving, 2 flounders, and dock pieces. Yeah, I'm going to say that's good enough for me. Yeah, it was pretty worthwhile, but not that much. So I'm not going to bother with this tide pool. I'm assuming the ones further down will be more worth my time. So the flounder carving, there's a rumor that the carvings are ancient, but flounders are new to the lake. That's fascinating. Flounders are creepy. Flounders themselves are worth $125 each. The carving is $120. So we nicely have $690. I'm going to increase length. That means we can fish from like further up away from the water. I'm going to increase lungs. And then I'm actually just going to buy more dock packs as well. We'll buy another 2 of those since money's going to come easy. I'm maybe also going to try some jumbo bait and then run the 40 miles down my dock. And the jumbo bait goes on automatically, so I don't have to do anything. This might be a jumbo that looks big. Our extra lung power is going to help a lot. We do much longer continual sucks. This is definitely a jumbo shiny guppy. It's going to be a little bit harder to catch because of that, but it's going to be extra valuable when we do finally get it in our mouth. That one's caught. This next one was so close to getting caught. If I could just manage to stun it. Just about there. Got it. I think I have maybe a jumbo other tier of the guppy. So that's also going to be good. We're starting to get much bigger, better fish. I think the jumbo thing is worth it. I can't remember what it cost, but it feels like we made our money back. 6 out of 6. Get in the bucket and enjoy being turned into sushi. Try not to suck up too many of these jumbo crappies. Yeah. Let me try not to catch any fish at all. The 3 purple jumbo guppies are worth almost $400. So we're going to sell all that and have $620 all to ourselves. So we're going to buy a bigger bucket. And yes, a few more dock packs. Can never have too many pieces. A speed boost pad to place wherever we want. I do want to try that. Okay. So if we want to jump onto the dock here every time, how exactly does that work? That's not really worth it. I'd have to buy so many of those. But now we know. I also have 13 of those down pieces. Still gonna need a lot more sucking power, although I might be able to actually get a flounder thanks to my extra lung capacity. That was reasonably close. It got staggered there. Maybe I could get it? I feel like some of our rarer fish will be worth it. I didn't realize my large bait thing has also ran out. I can fit 9 fish on board though too, so that's gonna be a lot of money for every trip. Without the fish, I just look like some weirdo drinking the lake. Did manage to get at least 1 minnow in this straw. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to extend the dock. Well, for now we got 4 out of 9 in my thing. Do you want to take a look around in case there's anything I need to be extending to? This suspicious cave also grabbed my attention. Now that I think about it, wow, there's $1,000 in here plus a jumbo flounder. That was a lot of stuff. But I guess I'm shrinking the shoreline like all the way around the lake, and it's a really big lake. Should I be looking around more? Like, why is there a dog? Okay, there's a dog. There's probably so much fun stuff over there. I don't know if I can like go over here without getting myself stuck. There's also maybe a cave under the lighthouse. There's also a weird gap in the rock over there, and I wonder if they're trying to hide something from me. Like, you might have to build up and through that gap or over there or something, but we'll get to that when we get to that. He introduced flounders to the lake a few years ago, and there's jumbos. Yeah, I found this one in a cave. Anyways, just give me the money for it. I don't care about the backstory. $1,600. We're gonna get more sipping power. Those upgrades go a long ways. I'm also going to buy better lungs. Now we'll really be destroying the fish. I just can't help myself. I need to see what's on the other side of these rocks. There's a bounce pad on that one. So we can get up here. There's what appears to be a cat down below. Almost didn't make that. Gave it a bit of an extra jump on this one. Okay, well, we got something up here. Crappy carving, guppy carving, down dock. Fine. I went to look over the edge and fell. But that's okay. We've determined that we could probably just build over here normally. We don't have to get exciting about it. Well, this is where we're going to split. That's an easy choice. And we're going to continue probably to go that way. Luckily, I've been investing in so many dock parts that we have lots of options. I don't really need to think very efficiently about what I'm doing. We can just do it all the way down here and then straight back to it with our extra sucking and lung power. We could put a lot of water up the pipe now. These little guppies, they don't stand a chance anymore. They just evaporate. Flounder will be a good test. Before we could almost catch them. Now we should be able to catch them reasonably. They're still actually putting up a pretty good fight. We did finally get it up there though. Hopefully that's worth a lot of money. This, whatever it was, is also going to be quite easy. It's like a stage 1 fish. 9 out of 9 acquired. We'll take a look around for any more tide pools we might need to build into. And also get our cardio in for the day by running all the way back. He tells the story about the carving. Give me the money. Back up to $360. Was hoping that would be more. We will buy another dog pack or two. Just to replace the parts we just spent. I'm going to buy 2 jumbo baits. Those should just stack end on end. Before getting started, let's build down again. I do have 15 of those now, so we're in good hands. I've got 2 minutes of jumbo bait, so we're going to use it. And yes, I am going to suck up that boot. If we can spend whatever it was, $100 on jumbo bait and make like several $100 at least more out of it. Managed to catch a flounder. Not sure if it was a jumbo. That goldfish is definitely a jumbo though. 1 more fish to go, so it took about 1 minute and 10 seconds to fill my thing. The 2 jumbo flounders are worth $500, so they were jumbos after all. I just realized now I can maybe buy 2 dog packs at a time, so we'll do that instead. I also have $730. I'm still not touching his door. I'm going to buy another jumbo bait or 2 and maybe a couple rare baits because I assume those are going to help make me more money. I'm not sure what a lot of these fish are going to look like in their rare form because I barely know what they look like in their basic form. Whatever the case, I just hope we're going to make lots and lots of money. This over here looks like a blue whatever jumbo, so that's going to be worth a lot of money too. Was waiting, we got a non-jumbo fish to spawn at the end, but that's okay. Fish is fish. We got so many different things. We got a scroll bar. It annoys me how there's no summary. Well, we'll get a couple more jumbo baits and we're also going to improve our bucket. Because the fewer times I have to walk up and down this dock, the happier I'm going to be as a person in my life. We can also build down again. We've sucked enough water out that we're draining the lake quite quickly at this point. My rare bait is going to run out fairly soon, but not sure we caught a lot of rare varieties of fish. Although perhaps we did, and that's why we needed a scroll bar. Ooh, I think that's a wooden fish. Not really sure what the point of these are. We're getting lots of jumbos. We can hold up to 12 fish now, so this will be worth a lot. This is great. More time fishing, less time walking. Get in the bucket. Look at all those. Sell all that. We have $1,320. The next upgrade does cost $2,400. And we'll get to that. A couple more jumbo baits and some rare baits as well. So we're left with only $530. I'm actually going to put a split here. Just because I might as well. Then we're going to get ourselves back on track and head back down to the water. Well, where we can catch all manner of rare jumbo fish. This red thing might be a new one. We did just drop our water level. So that's probably new. That thing is definitely new, whatever that is. It's really hard to suck up. Like even with all our sucking power, we barely move it. They're showing up fairly frequently. That's actually a problem right now because they're struggle to catch. Gonna build down closer to the water again. I needed to reset the fish anyway. There was too many of those big ones that I just can't catch them. We got 2 big rare jumbos to finish it off. We only got to keep 1. Minnows. They only come out after sunset. The sun's always setting in this world. Anyways, it's a lot of money. One more. These are getting more expensive as time goes on, so I really got to be careful about buying things. Might have to start saving my money for later. I assume the price of those goes up with how many I buy. So we should save the rares and jumbos for when the fish get rarer and jumboer. We are so far down here now. Like, that's the shop way up there. Even if these fish aren't jumbos, they'll still be worth a lot. And these ones are still too hard for me to catch. I just realized I think they're jumbos to whatever those ones are. It's taking so long to fill up my inventory this time that we're actually running out of water again. Luckily, we have a solution for that. I'm actually going to build a few more of these straight outs. Then we're going to hit a turn here. That way I don't have to do some other things in the meantime. Then we'll turn again that way. Could have gone one more there, huh? Unless we go out over all that, but then we're missing all the ground below us. So we're going to undo the last one. We're going to go down to the water first and then go down to the water here. We are getting so far out. Now we got 12 out of 12. And what are these 12 worth? The 3 jumbo flounders are $750 all by themselves. $3,200 in the bank. They're definitely getting more sipping power. There's probably going to be some hidden tide pool way up over there, so at the end you got to build your dock straight across the lake. At least I hope there is. Let's try our new sipping power. Okay, we're making much bigger progress with fish now. These things are just not standing a chance. These fish have always been basically uncatchable, so we'll see if we can actually get one. And we finally caught one. I still have my jumbo bait going too, so we are still getting our money's worth out of that stuff. 12 out of 12 caught. Probably got to explore the shoreline again after this to see if we should be diversifying our dock. The jumbo sunset minnow, so I did manage a jumbo, and that's just a trout. I can't catch a jumbo trout yet. Look at those values. So much money. Puts us back up to 2,710, so we're going to buy better lungs. That's going to help us catch more fish. We're going to buy another 2 dock packs, which gave us everything you see there. You know, let's buy 1 more of those just to be sure. So far, it seems like there's nothing needing attention over here. There is a cave over here that's water level might not drop unless I get to it. I think that was the one from the demo. There's a fish or something on the back of the lighthouse up there. I can't really see it. I might be able to jump pad myself up to it, but I'm pretty sure it's just like a fish. Well, we gotta try. Actually, that's really bouncy. I think we might actually be able to get up there. Not really sure about this next one. Nope, we cannot. Definitely not get high enough. Well, we tried. And now with our extended lung capacity, fish are going to go up even easier. I wonder if that does also correlate. Like, if we're making more water go out of the lake every time I hold down click. Pretty sure it does. That would make sense. And even when I look on the rocks, like the water along the rocks, if I do this, the water drops far more than it used to. 6 fish, and I've got to expand my dock, which I can't actually continue on. So we got to go back one. Do a turn first and then we can go out. I'm also going to put another split here, mostly because I have a lot of splits. That does help us get out further. And then we're going to start building over here. Every time we make progress like that, I feel like we're like, must be at the bottom of the lake, but there's still a long ways to go. Ooh, that's a new type of fish. What is this thing? Looks like it might be very hard to catch. Even with all the sucking power, it just leaves immediately. While I'm excited to be catching all these things, I almost dread it once my thing is full because then I have to make the long walk back. Well, there's 12 out of 12. Let's start running. I missed a tide pool here. I might actually build to this one. I thought about putting a branch right there, but I didn't think that was actually going to form into one. Can sell all that for some easy money. For $1,000, we can unlock speed up. Press spacebar while sipping to speed up your bar. Interesting. Gonna buy another 2 dock packs. I can use this little extension here. We can go straight. Nope, we can't. We gotta turn first, which is fine. We'll turn, then we'll go down to that pool if we can. We're gonna have to do some maneuvering here, but from here we can just... Wrong. We'll do the turn the other way. Now I can go like this. Oh, interesting. So sucking, yeah, I can press spacebar to speed it up. That's gonna be super helpful for catching those harder fish. And it's making the water in general go quicker. Because now I suck and spacebar. Suck, spacebar, quicker. Pretty sure I can also just hold spacebar the entire time and it has the same effect, but makes everything go quicker. We got 4 fish on our journey here. Yeah, I want to actually jump off this, thanks. $2,500, guppy carving, some dock pieces. So that was worth the sidetrack, and from here we'll just continue on. We're going down, but we got a new sucking power thing, so we'll see if we can actually take on one of these. I think it's a salmon. Doesn't look like it. Try as I might, the salmon simply gets away. We might be able to catch a jumbo minnow or whatever this one is. That should be worth a lot. We did catch it. Yeah, and to finish off this fish with a boot. 12 out of 12. I just spotted there's a small cave under the lighthouse, so I might have to build over to that at some point as well. Jumbo trout. He's very happy about that. 640 from a single fish, which means you got $4,500. Look at the price of those upgrades. Zones. Increased number of sipping zones. Oh, that's actually very helpful. Yeah, give me that. That's very helpful. We could be targeting multiple fish at once or strategizing a little easier. Before getting started, I built myself back down to the water once. Yeah, basically, essentially, we just have a bigger fishing zone now. That's really actually going to be a lot more maneuverability when it comes to like keeping the fish stunned. I already forgot I'm supposed to be holding spacebar through all this. Finally got 12 out of 12 fish. I can't believe I consumed all of this water so far and haven't been to the bathroom once. A lot of money in the sunset minnows, apparently. I guess I can get a bigger bucket, that way we can stay out longer and have to run back here more. We're also going to buy 2 more dock packs and 2 more dock packs. I feel like I should go check what's in the cave over there. Oh, I can't even build that direction. Yeah, that's sort of problematic. I do have this branch over here. To go backwards, though, I'm gonna have to like start deleting or try and work that way, which might work. Yeah, I can use this path to get over there. We're gonna have to waste a lot of parts. I guess they're not really wasted, though. There tends to be pretty good rewards in these things. And given that on this one, we gotta work ourselves way down into the cave, it's gotta have something good in it. I use so many pieces getting down to this. I'm also not sure how shallow the water is here. Luckily, we can put 15 fish up this straw and it'll be worth it. So far, the fish are nothing unexpected, but they are nice and simple to catch. So we're getting lots of fish per suck. The water in here is actually surprisingly hard to remove. Like, I've gotten almost my full thing and we're going to need to actually build the dock down again. We're all full up again, 15 out of 15. And to give an idea of how much we had to use all of those down pieces, all of these straight pieces, all of these straight pieces, all of these down pieces. And we're not even like halfway there. Then there's up pieces, straight pieces all the way up to there, and then tied it around back up to here. Do I regret it? No. I didn't know that it's at the end yet, so I can't regret it yet. The fish down there might be worth a reasonable value. That's not bad. Basically, we're probably going to pay for the dock packs it pays to get all the way down there. I just spent my money down to $2,000. Good enough. Yeah, that's fine. We'll continue downwards. Hopefully the bottom is somewhat near. Even if it's not, we're just going to keep on sucking. I see a treasure chest emerging over there, but my bucket is now officially full. I think we can access the chest. And it better be amazing. $4,300. It was worth it. Flounder carving plus all that. The cave may also extend onwards. It actually loops back around and out. So at the same time, I was sucking the entire lake down. That feels better. That was still making progress. It was just a massive unnecessary detour all at the same time. We already have $6,300. Once we sell all those, we're up to $7,600. So that's enough for more sucking power. Gonna buy a few more, one more dock pack, and I'm also gonna buy some jumbo bait and some rare bait since we have exactly enough. I could maybe use that other dock that we just built to get into that little crack over there. But look how much we went down from all that too. Our little cave adventure really actually helped us out. Down we go. I see a cave. I just can't help myself. Oh, there's another chest just sitting here. $7,777. Plus a guppy carving. Spending all my time fishing when I should just be looking for treasure chests. Alright, well, we do have more sucking power now, so we'll see if we can get some of these salmon things. And yeah, we actually can. At least the basic salmons. That one nearly got away from us. We did get that one. This extra sucking power makes such a difference. Like, it wasn't that long ago that one of those fish was impossible. Actually, both of them were. Now we can just suck them right up. 15 out of fish caught. And even before we sell these, we got $7,777. Back in his day, 1,000 years ago, a salmon was the best fish a sip fisher could sip. The 4 salmon were worth $1,800, 2 jumbo trout were $1,200. That's $3,000 just from those 2 varieties. According to the fish catalog, we're going to do a lot better than the salmon he holds so dearly. There is a $10,000 stagger upgrade. Increase stagger damage when breath is full. It is sort of tempting to take that. I'm going to try it. For $10,000, it can't be bad, right? Then 2 more jumbo baits and 1 more rare bait. Now if we time it right, we should be able to really nail those fish and they should go a long ways up the tube. There's a treasure chest on that rock. I didn't see it the first time. I might be able to cheese this and get it without actually having to get up there. Yeah, I can. $5,500. 2 red guppies, 1 jumbo red guppy, and a bounce pad. That also makes me think I should go look at that lighthouse over there, because by the time we work our way over to it naturally, we're going to be 10,000 feet below it. And they're not going to put something that looks like a candy cane there if they don't want me to go look at it. It's really only now that I fully appreciate just how big this lake is. It actually took a minute to run all the way over here. Oh, okay, there's definitely some treasure to be had here. Treasure chest 1, $3,000 and a carving. There's also several hidden things, $5,500, red guppies. And a cave that goes to who knows where. Somewhere down below. Would be really hard to actually... We'll figure that out later, but I might have to do a really big long dock extension from somewhere over there. And yes, we do have $42,502. Our dock currently actually is... Why is there a ladder here? Maybe a big drop off. Our dock is about the right height if we undo a few pieces and actually delete a few. Because I'm going to put a splitter, say, right here. I want to be able to get into that cave that's over by the other lighthouse. So we'll put a splitter here and hopefully that's high enough. I don't trust it. I'm going to do it. It would be really shame to get this wrong later. So we'll just put one here. That should be more than enough. And then we'll continue on this one. Then we just bring ourselves down to the water and get back to fishing. So now the full breath stagger should be much bigger. It's still hard for some of these fish to time it because they're so strong compared to me. But we're making this work. There's actually so many fish spawning that I'm getting overwhelmed with just like trying to get them all. I'm not really sure what this fish is. I thought it was just a regular guppy, but I'm struggling with it. I don't know why I would be struggling with the regular guppy. We're full on fish, unfortunately. So it's time for the hour-long march back to base. Red guppies are the oldest around. Alright, that was the hard one to catch, is a red guppy. Red guppies are $500 each. Jumbo red guppies are $1,000 each. Look at that money rolling, 50 grand. So thanks to all the chests I found, I can upgrade sipping again. We can upgrade lungs. We can almost upgrade lungs twice. Do we want to upgrade our bucket? We sure do. Then we definitely want to buy some dock packs. We probably want to buy them 5 at a time at this point because we can easily afford that. So much money now. We can buy 4 jumbo baits, 3 rare baits. Even after all those frivolous purchases, we have $11,342. More sipping power than ever before. Yeah, those salmon are moving. A minute ago, those are impossible. Now they're stupidly easy. The water level should be dropping rapidly. And we're depopulating all the fish in the world. Our sucking power is so strong that I think we're like actively gonna have to lower the dock before our basket is full. 18 out of 18 fish caught. That's got to be worth a few bucks. Before I actually build onto that, I would be very like them to hide a secret around the backside of the lighthouse that you would build your way past, essentially. I also see a chest up on a stone over there, so I'm pretty sure we missed the boat on that one. But it just wouldn't feel right if I didn't swim my way all the way over there to see if we can get it. There also appears to be some kind of glowing thing under the water that I'm drawn to like a fly. Look how far we are from home. I think I can actually jump along these rocks. I think I actually stopped at just the perfect time to be able to do this. By a very happy coincidence. There is $22,200. No, that's $222,000. A split dog, guppy carving, boost pad, and bounce pads. That's huge. I feel like I just won the lottery. 4 hours later, back at the shop. 4 jumbo salmon was $3,600. So we've only got $243,000. Now with this small amount of money, we could buy better sipping for 65 grand. We can't afford the next upgrade because it costs nearly 200. But we could buy better lungs for 22 than 65. And then I also want speed up power for 55,000. Aside from that, we can upgrade our bucket. That was a big amount of upgrades. So I'm just going to buy a whole bunch of these things so we always have rare jumbos. This lake's in trouble now. I put myself back towards the center of the lake here. I'm going to do another split, because you never know where you're going to need these things. And I'm feeling pretty rich, so we can get away with all sorts of stupid spendings. With far more sucking power than we've ever had before. And look how fast the things go up the straw. Plus we can fit 21 fish in there. Even like a giant salmon like this, like that's a jumbo salmon. And that thing had no chance. At this point, I feel like we can suck up legitimately like 1% of the lake in a single suck. We got to 19 out of 20 fish before we ran out of space. Luckily, there's an easy solution. For that, we can make 3 staircases. 3 from a single session. That is a new type of fish. I've never seen one of these before. It's very strong, but we got it. Ooh, and here's a jumbo version of it. We're just sort of beating it up a little bit to try and get it staggered before taking it in. Apparently they've never heard of teleporters in whatever universe this is. Alright, weirdo, tell me about my new fish, koi. And this is a jumbo carp. Maybe that one was a carp. Whatever the case, look at all the money. The jumbo carp was worth $2,400. Imagine what these next fish are going to be worth. I am actually going to get the length upgrade just so we can maneuver ourselves a little more freely. I've definitely got to keep my eye out for more treasure chests as well, because we clearly make a lot of money when we do find them. Whatever this is also a new fish too. Never seen one of these before. It is real strong, but we got it. I only got 13 of my fish before we need to build lower again. Look how many times we can go now from a single sucking. Well, it looks like there's a lot of water left. I think we're actually going to tear through this pretty quickly. I'm suspicious about what that little single dot is over there. I also want to check the backside of that for caves as well. Over here beside the lighthouse is some of these big pillars. They are standing over there, but these ones are laying down. They probably lead to something. There is a chest below me in the water here in what's actually a really big tide pool. So I got to build over to here at some point. And by at some point, I mean immediately because I have the pieces for it anyway, so why wait? Nobody likes waiting. I didn't explore the other side of the map yet because it was too far. I didn't feel like walking over there. We're going to finish up this bag of fish first. My bucket of fish is full. The hole is not entirely drained yet. Look at the lighthouse. There appears to be like a pipe or something underneath. We could probably go inside. Under the water here, there's also something. It's a lost something who's panicking, but that's their problem. I'm here to catch fish, not rescue things. And wouldn't you know it, there is a cave on this side. Oh, right. This is what I was looking at earlier because I built the thing way back when to try and get into that. Okay, but there is a chest over there. I was right when I saw that from across the world. Given how far in we are, it's only 45,000, which I guess is still a lot of money, plus all the good pieces. Finally back at the fish shop. Oh, it's a bass. That makes sense. And this would probably be a jumbo. There's also a fish carving. There's a wild theory that the carvings are made by a massive creature who lives far below the lake's surface. Well, good news. It's less far below the surface now. The 4 jumbo bass was worth 24,000, which means we have over $100,000 again. Do we want a bigger bucket? No, I want bigger stager. Then we'll buy more bait and more rare bait. Probably also some more card packs. Too bad there's not like rare pieces in there. That's probably just a gambler in me speaking. Also, I want you to know I'm taking your entire lake, so good luck running your business. We continue on to the next chest. So now when I hit these fish and actually stun them, they get real stunned. We're getting closer to the bottom of this hole. I think this is also draining the main lake as well. Do we think that's exposed enough to open? I think it is. $9,500, which is not a lot of money. Oh, but there was a second treasure chest that I didn't see at all. Another $9,500. Well, that makes it more or less bad. $9,500 is roughly the equivalent of one of the fish in my thing. And this load of fish also going to be worth a lot. Took us from 40,000 only to 64. We got to catch better fish. I blame him for this. We're going to buy a whole bunch of this because it's pretty much free at this point. Also, we'll buy some more speed pads. These are only $100. Bought some more dock packs as well. There's probably 2 more sipping upgrades. That's got to get expensive. I want to see what happens if I put down 2 speed pads because I'm really hoping there's like a faster way to get me out of here. So if I put one there, that boosts me down to there. Then I put one here. That'll boost me down to... I'm hoping to land somewhere down over here. And then I can speed myself that way. Speed myself that way. So what happens if I put down one of those and then one of those? I don't know if that's actually faster. It is fun, but not necessarily that functional. We'll just put one down every once in a while. That way I can just speed boost my way along right down to where I'm supposed to be going, more or less. Then I put a jump pad there. Wow, those really do spring you. Then it's time for a little more building. Turn back the other way and then going down again. Our fishing power is so stupidly strong, the water is dropping real fast. And that's also revealing a lot of new stuff out there. We only got 6 fish before I needed to adjust again. So we're once again flat on the water. Got another bucket full of fish. That means we got a long walk back. But look how low that water's getting. We can build it down another 3 sections. There is going to be that tunnel over there, so when I go down again, I need to do another splitter. I'm going to attempt to follow my really stupid path of these things all the way up as I missed the first one. Yeah, this will be faster. We have to go in between all of these. Hello, sir. I'm mostly just here to buy speed pads at this point. Only have $78,000 anyway. Should we buy a bigger bucket? Yeah, we probably should. We're going to buy a few more dock packs and a whole bunch more speed pads. We definitely need a speed pad right outside the door, so when we walk out, we can hit that. We're going to try and follow something of a natural feeling path. Yeah, it works not bad if I do it, just manage to actually hit them all. I don't know why that one doesn't activate. But it at least changes up the route of going down. Right back to work with a bigger bucket. We can now get 25 fish at once. And we're finally getting back into the bass. I've been sucking for so long, we're actually seeing dry land below us. 21 out of 25 fish on board, so I gotta do this splitter here. There's also a chest there I almost missed. I'm gonna build my way a little bit closer over here since the middle of the lake appears to be over there. And I'm going to do a splitter here because this one is going to go back over that way or maybe even into there depending on what's in there. For now, let's build towards whatever that place is. Good thing I've got like hundreds of these pieces everywhere. I actually even went too far. I guess I didn't necessarily have to build in with these because I can probably just actually walk or swim through these. I'm just not really sure what the point of this is yet. Oh, look at all the treasure chests down there. I get it now. So we maybe just need to be able to go over the top of this or whatever. So many docks for so little. I built out little ways. I'm going to put another splitter here because this one's probably going to be the down path. We'll go down to here and then we're going to have to turn it once we get some stuff out of the way. That's a new fish. What I wanted to do was get over to that other chest because I don't think I can reach it. That's going to be good enough. Turns out there were stairs out of the water, so I didn't need to build over here. I was too lazy to walk though. $45,000 guppy carving. I want to see what's going on with this as well. All the way back at base, $18,000 for those 3 jumbo bass. All the upgrades still cost $100,000 more than what I currently have. So I'll be back and let's see if we can find some more of these new fish that I saw. Pretty sure the fish there running away from my straw is a catfish. And indeed it is. Hopefully they're not crazy. Wow, look at the size of that thing. That thing's huge. Yeah, I gotta get one of those. We've stunned it real bad. We got it. That thing was enormous. Whatever this is also a new fish. It looks kind of like an old fish, but given how strong it is, it's definitely something new. I'm tired of facing in that direction though. I want to go back this way again. I also found one of these fish. We got like 4 new fish types in this one fish alone. This will be fish number 18 and I basically need to extend my dock yet again. The catfish is so big it sticks out of the bucket. I wonder how deep this actually goes. I feel like it's very deceiving. Like that might still be way down there. My bucket is once again full. We're getting so many fish, they're sticking out. The biggest challenge of all is trying to follow my path back. I think if you had 2 of them in a row, you might actually get an extra boost. Was I seeing that correctly? That may be the case because that thing just launched me real far. Catfish prefer murkier waters. Well, it's not murky anymore. We're kind of running out of water. And the Titan catfish, it's huge. Plus jumbo blue guppy, jumbo perch, guppy. The 4 Titan catfish are worth over $100,000. We're suddenly making stupid amounts of money. We got 350 grand. Now we can get more sipping. I should probably be buying 10 of these at a time, just to be sure we don't run out of parts. I wanted to try something different. I put 3 speed pads up to a jump pad. Yeah, that helps us get down here a little bit quicker. I should just set those up more often. Then we can just go like that, and suddenly we're at the bottom again. Oh, except we're up here. But that's clearly a much more efficient way to travel. Alright, so even more sucking power than before. These things that we were just struggling with are now quite easy. And there's another jumbo Titan catfish. Those are $25,000 each. This time I only got 10 fish before we need to lower the dock. We should probably go open all the chests in there as well. There might also be a new chest up there that was revealed. I didn't need to build up to this way as it turns out. There's like a proper path to get here, but I don't do anything the proper way, but it's in you. $70,000, got it. What about you? $15,000. Did that say tuna? There might be tuna fish involved in this game. There's also a staircase going down there somewhere. These things have been recently revealed. I want to go to the top of this. Okay, it turns out I already opened this one. I do also want to take a quick look to see if there's anything new over here. Doesn't really look like there is. I do have a fast way to travel now, so that helps a lot. Now it's just straight back to the fishing. I can't imagine what the next tier of fish are going to be worth if they're already getting up to 25 grand. Another 25 fish in the bucket. The lake is starting to get real small, and I feel like there's going to start to be little pockets I need to pay attention to. There definitely seems to be a thing where the more of these in a row, they like accelerate off each other. So I think you could probably get going pretty fast if you put enough of those in a row. Apparently I caught a tuna somewhere in that mix. Oh, that's when I got out of the chest. But it is in fact a tuna. That by itself was 22,000, so I think the jumbo is probably going to be 44,000. Either way, it's a lot of money. We have $500,000. That's actually enough for more sipping power. Does that say 1,000,000? I think that says 1,000,000 for max power sipping. That's going to take a minute to get. Then again, some of these fish are getting pretty valuable. Now look, every time we sip the water, look how much the water goes down. Let me take a full breath. Like you can watch the water level dropping a lot. That's definitely a tuna. That's a jumbo tuna. Upgrades can be up to $1 million, but that could be like as many as about 20 valuable fish. I got too far away from the water and there was a big catfish right there too. But we got to extend down another 4 staircases before I hit the water, and that was filling up 15 fish. The bucket is full again, and that's going to give us still another 2 staircases down. We're making progress real quick. This last stretch has just been nothing but Nothing but stairs. Trying to make it a little bit faster. There's no fast way to get out of here. Great whales, that tuna is huge. Yeah, you better believe it. 3 of those are worth 132 grand all by themselves. That means we can afford another lung upgrade for 200 grand. Do I want to upgrade length? I don't really care about that right now. We'll just build the dock closer. It's much cheaper and easier to do it this way. There is another tide pool here. There's something green here. I'm not sure what's in here. But because there's something wrong with me, I do need to see what's in there. And I think the easiest way to do that is going to be to build off one of these other ones. I don't know if I can build underneath, but I can go maybe over. Like, I think I could take this one and essentially take the long way to build sort of over to it. Long story short, we made it. And a pool this big, we can suck dry in like 3 seconds flat. There is a chest emerging. I think I can actually pull this one already. 40,000, 2 bass, jumbo bass. Not bad. I do think I see another chest that's been exposed, and I think there's actually like a water thing there I might be able to go through. Although that might just connect underneath here, sort of like a bridge. In the chest is 355 grand. There's also a large cave over there that I'm going to have to try and get myself to. And I don't want to take a lot of time to do it, so we are going to do one of my patented jump inventions. Yeah, that'll about do it. Hole in one. And here there appears to be a kitty cat. Don't know what I would have done without this experience in my day. 24 out of 25 fish and we're still not there. Lower, lower, lower. The next load of fish, obviously gonna sell for a lot. 855 grand in the bank. That can buy a lot of speed pads. I wanted to try adding one to this to see if I can get myself to jump a little further. Didn't really do it. It was still only half the effect of 3. I can't wait to find out that this was all some kind of trick and that I've gone in the wrong direction the entire time. I've reached a point where we gotta lower the dock again. 20 out of 25 fish. The contour of the lake is changing considerably. I'm going to turn and go over this way a little bit, and then we're going to turn and go back to wherever the center is going to be. We're all full again, but at least this time I'm pretty close to the ground, so I can use my booster technique to get out of here fast. Probably. Yeah, that's good enough. I mean, I can just do it again here. Back at the top, we get another good sale. We got about $1.12 million, so we can max out sipping power. That cost $1 million, but it's maxed. I still haven't found his missing fish. Well, that one didn't work at all. It's actually when we do these big jumps, you really start to see just how big this lake was. Anyways, maximum sipping power. So we can suck things into the straw and then all the way up, basically in one go. Unless there's something extremely tough or I've already lost my breath. We definitely see the water drop a lot when I take a full sip. Also, I just adjusted the dock and I've already got to lower it again. I've also really got to remember to do another split in the dock somewhere here because I feel like there's going to be a few different options as we get to the bottom. We got another that many fish and I need to adjust the dock again. So we'll do our split and then we'll start heading down this way. Look how fast we can make progress. I'm legitimately going to have to adjust the height at which I can suck from. I'm actually going to do another split here. Simply because we're hitting our limit like immediately. Like in this one expedition, I started like up there and now I'm all the way down here and still going. I think this redfish that I just got in my straw is a new type of fish I've never seen before. And it's very strong considering we're at maximum sucking power. Gotta get that in my straw. Got it. Now for the long, annoying walk out of here. We'll see if we can get ourselves a boost to ground at least, and I can travel faster along the ground. A walleye. I think that's what the new fish is. The walleye is $55,000 base value, so a jumbo should be $110. We have $593,000. Our lungs are now 1 away from max as well. I was gonna upgrade my range. Well, we did lungs instead, so that's perfectly fine. I feel like this is kind of making an interesting canyon shape, but I should explore up here before we get too far away. I did find a chest over here that I'm able to jump head to, luckily. Hopefully it's full of riches. 666,006 eels. I've never even seen an eel, so those might be more valuable than anything. Just a little lake left. It feels both big and small at this point. Hopefully this takes me most of the way. Not really. There was a time when that lighthouse felt like impossibly far out into the lake, and now we are so far beyond it. Down we go, another 3 sections already. I got 3 of the valuable walleye, I think 2 of which might have been jumbos. Maybe they're all jumbos. This is going to be a valuable load of fish. The biggest setback right now is legitimately I keep spacing myself out. There is a treasure chest over there I need to go get as well because I'm greedy. We're also going to split this here. because I'm not sure which way we need to go. In this chest, we had 420 grand plus another eel. The thing is full again, and like, how much deeper could we even go? The water's getting so small. The electric eels are probably worth a lot. Yeah, so the eels are about $100,000 each. So all in all, we now have $2.8 million. So that feels easier. So we're gonna have maximum lungs. I definitely want higher capacity. That's also maxed. I want speed up so things move quicker. Let's also take higher staggering for the fish and more fishing zones. That's also maxed. I guess we'll get a $200,000 bucket upgrade. We're basically maxed except for the door, but I'm not spending $5 on his shop. There's hardly any water left. This should be good though, because we're going to be definitely moving the water faster than ever before. So everything's moving quicker. We got better lung capacity and we got 3 fishing zones, so we can basically keep them stunned. I think I see a natural eel in the water. If that's a jumbo, that's going to be $200,000. And I'm hoping that was a jumbo because that was actually a little bit difficult to catch. Given that we have basically max upgrades, hopefully there's not more difficult fish. We got to lower our thing, but I also see a chest over there that I want to go grab before we get this too much lower. I need to refocus on the eels again though. Water's too far. Apparently I can't reach it, yet here I am sucking it anyway. Okay, you know what? We gotta get this back up. There we go. We gotta stun these eels. I gotta employ a little bit of strategy to actually catch these. Those eels are really hard to get. There's a giant skull there. Gotta look in that direction again to make sure we're not overlooking things. I think we mostly got under control. Should still be able to access this chest over here. Whoa, as long as I don't do that. Uh-oh. Oh, this looks like not a good spot to be. I think I can bounce my way out of this problem. All right, we're gonna slow our brain down. $1.2 million jumbo orange guppy. I feel like I could almost see the very bottom at this point. Like any one of these sessions now might be the one that gets us to the bottom. Definitely, given how much water we're moving, like that water's going so quick, especially when we do full sucks. I'm mostly trying to catch the fish, and the water sucking is a secondary thing. The water's already too low and out of reach apparently. But it's really not, because as long as I'm actually sucking still, like it doesn't stop me from doing it. Well, there's definitely a giant creature down here. I don't know if he's got anything hiding in his skull or whatever. We might have to get down underneath him. That seems to be where the game is taking us. We are so close. This is the last bit of water. At least I hope it is. It felt like that for a while now. There's a suspicious lack of fish suddenly, but that's never stopped me from sucking before. I'm trying to align this so we can get down without taking up much of a footprint in case we have to really get down. Are there supposed to not be any fish down here, or did I do something wrong? I think I see a tunnel emerging at the back finally. I think that's where we gotta go. Well, we can get as close as here right now. Is there something up there? Okay, there's a path. Is there anything below though? What is this? I feel like I should do the rest of the water before I touch whatever this is. I set out to drink the damn lake. I'm gonna drink the damn lake. Now that I've walked in there, it's not even giving me the fishing bar thing anymore. Well, I'm pretty satisfied there's nothing hiding down under the water at this point. I do need to find out what's in the mystery spot here. Surely it will be something amazing. The water is no longer going down. Do I need to build out to that maybe is what it's trying to tell me? We go down, we go down, we go down again and fish in this spot. There is a fish. Oh, I wonder if it's the guy's missing fish. Oh, something's coming for me. Or it. Evil fish. Are we fighting the evil fish? What's happening? I'll fight the evil fish. Okay, we gotta... Yeah, the evil fish abducted the other fish. We gotta take it out. Luckily, we're really strong. Doesn't seem to be a problem. Evil fish caught. Evil fish caught 1/4 of the way. Looks like they're running away now. Good luck without water. Seems we need to follow evil fish in this direction. What do we do when the dock does this? Yeah, as far as I see, I literally can't build over to here. I might also be too low down. I might have to go a ways back and go a level higher. Yep, that seems to have solved my problem. So we'll go for this fish again. This guy better be thankful for this. I rescued his fish. I gave him like $10 million in business. And I decimated the lake beside his home. This evil fish really is hard to suck up without being staggered. Got his bar drained a second time, down to half health. It's now annoyingly gone behind the island, so I'm not really sure which way to go. We'll go both. Okay, we got round 3 with Idiot Stick. Just about got him again. Round 3 complete. Down to 1/4 HP, so we'll go repeat the same process somewhere over there. This whole time I have not at all been paying attention to what's in this place. There could be wild treasure and I've just been chasing a stupid fish around. The final showdown. We're going to start this battle right here. There's also something locked behind a thing there. We immediately got it in the straw and it's just the same process we've been doing. We just wait till he's staggered and suck him up. That was a very short-lived battle. But I'm a very talented fisherman. So evil fish, yeah, get in my thing. Yeah, I guess we'll see what's behind the door. As soon as we jump over that. What do we got? You need a key to unlock this door. Where do we find a key? Do I have to run all the way out of here? It's like 40 miles to get back, like actually. Made it back? That's it. The strongest fish in the lake. And you caught it, kiddo. Still no sign of my poor little sippy? I don't know which one that is. This fish has a dark and twisted heart. Thank you for removing it from the lake. You're welcome. Oh, the first time he was referring to the eel. Then evil fish. Then it's his precious sippy. You should come over to his fishbowl with me, would you? Yeah. Okay. Can I have a key though? Evil fish is worth $5 million. So we now have almost $8 million. Yep. Okay, he's back in. There's the key. $1 fishillion. Is that it? I guess we can increase the bucket. I'm still not fixing your door for you. All the way back down to the bottom. Look how big this lake is though. This took a long time. Like even here we got so much further down there to go. Another 6 hours later and we can finally open the big fish door. That leads us to a rock hallway. Which leads us into space. There's a whale? I thought it was an anvil at first. Behold, I am whale. To finally meet you, Sip Fisher, is a delight. Yeah, likewise. How much are you worth? You have traveled far and deep to reach me, an astounding journey. Yeah, you're not kidding. You have done a heroic thing, returning Sippy to the shopkeeper. Yet, you have also done unusual thing, sipping up the lake. Yeah, as a whale, you're probably not thrilled about that. All that remains of your journey is a final heroic act, to unsip the lake. I can restore the lake for you and destroy all your dock. It is your choice, but when you made the right decision, I will be here. Not yet. Can I drain the whale's lake? I bet there's some nice fish in here.